Today, we're going to talk about internal roles and responsibilities. This is another deliverable within the resource plan as part of our strategic marketing playbook. So you'll see on the right is the resource plan, which is all the stuff you need to resource the marketing team. We've already done the resource plan overview. We've done the team scope and structure, and now we're going to get into the next level of detail with internal roles and responsibilities. You are really going to want to do that resource plan overview, the team, scope, and structure before you do the internal roles and responsibilities because they all build in each other. And the same is true with the external resource scope that we'll get to later. Internal roles and responsibilities, pretty straightforward. A role is a person's position on the team, and responsibilities are the tasks or activities assigned to that role. The steps to create internal roles and responsibilities. First, review that resource plan overview and all the inputs there. Review the team structure inputs, those two things you want to have handy. Then you're going to define responsibilities for each internal role, and then you'll write job descriptions. And that's about it. So let's start looking again back at the resource plan overview. We did the scope, specifically new versus current, and what you need to think about, and that's going to help you. It already helped you with the structure, and now it's going to help you again with what specifically people need to do. And the same thing is true with capabilities, which you also started specifically addressing with that team structure and the different levels. But these two things are great to have. And then also for the team structure inputs, you're going to want to have what that structure is and how things interact between both internal and external. And then you're going to want to look at those roles and responsibilities assessment that you did and understand the gaps and the things you need to consider that aren't actually being done as you would like them or opportunities to do differently. And then finally, you'll look at the roles by level guidelines. So it's pretty straightforward. We try to create a super simple template. Of course, this just has three. It would have how many ever roles you were looking for. In this situation, we said we had we would have three different roles and we want the responsibilities for each. And what you'll see on the next page is how we're outlining them at a high level. So first we had the director, we had a specialist, we had a second specialist. The director is looking at leading and supporting on the leadership team, doing the strategy and the plan, the results dashboard, doing other industry. They have a lot of new industries they're working on, key suppliers, the overall trade show plan, innovation, international, and that whole customer journey. Then you'll see between the two specialists, they're breaking up the details of the work between CRM, trade shows, website e-commerce, different content development. You don't need to look in the details of here. You're going to know a lot of these as you think about what's already happening, but you'll see the two specialists break out the work based on their specific role and also their capabilities. So then the last thing you do, and this a lot of times HR has a template for you, but in general, you're going to take those and make sure you've got the right title, provide a company role description. There's a lot of insight, especially when you are posting these online, that you need to sell what a great company and what a great role it is. And people are always looking for career growth, not just one job. So please keep that in mind as well. You'll see the responsibilities or duties a lot of times, or tasks, they're called all sorts of different things. And then qualifications or skills that you're looking for, capabilities that, like we talked about, specific education and training that you need in some cases, and then the salary. So those are the basics. You've probably seen many job descriptions, but that's how you wrap this up. So our recap here is, again, a role is a person's position on the team, and responsibilities are the tasks or activities assigned to the role. And the steps are review the resource plan overview inputs, the team structure inputs, define those responsibilities, and then write a job description. So that's it. I hope you feel more confident in developing your internal roles and responsibilities.